So welcome back to part two. Now player ratings. Ramsdale. Um, I'm going to give him a solid seven. He made a good save. It was at him, but still magnificent save and just his distribution. A solid seven. Cedric again, solid seven. Ben White. I'm going to give him an eight today to Ben White. I thought he was magnificent. Interception in the second half, I think from Madison. They could have easily scored from that. Um, no, that's first half. That was first half. So yeah, they could have scored from that. Gabriel, I think seven, solid seven. Tenny, solid seven. Um, Now our three in midfield. Thomas, I'll start with Granit Xhaka. I'll give him an eight today. I thought he was magnificent. Um, Our two standout performers for me, Partey and Odegaard, both nines. Absolutely magnificent. I can't pick a man of the match between them. I'd say just Odegaard. Just Odegaard. But Partey played his part. Our front three of Saka, Laka, and Martinelli. Um, I thought Saka was electrifying in the first half, faded in the second half. I thought Mikel Arteta should have been thinking of the Liverpool game and the busy week we got ahead, and he should have brought Pepe on maybe on the hour mark. After Lacazette scored the penalty, I think he should have brought Saka off, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm not quite sure on that one with Arteta. He left it to the last 10 minutes. I think 7 minutes to go plus injury time. He should have been way before that, before he brought Saka off. Just protect the guy from burnout, from injury, anything. But Saka had a good game, solid seven. And Martinelli again, his work rate, his tenacity, his hunger, his desire. He's just brilliant. Again, solid seven. Lacazette, I'm going to give him an eight today because he scored. Yeah, it was a penalty, but he still had to put the ball in the net. It's just, again, his all round play was brilliant. And and he buried that penalty. And Kasper Schmeichel is an intimidating character to beat from the spot. And you see all the Arsenal players surrounded Lacazette as he finally breaks his duck, even though that goal from Wolves was not quite going in, but Jose Sarr sort of helped him. But it is his first proper league goal of this calendar year. But he's done everything but score since then. Mikel Arteta, I thought he got his tactics spot on today. Leicester had a majority, have more possession than us, which is unusual. But I thought Arteta again got his tactics spot on. I'm going to give Arteta an 8 out of 10 today. I thought he did really well once again. Props to Mikel Arteta. He's proven all the doubt was wrong. Me included, after two eighth place finishes. I know we won the FA Cup, but especially after last season, it was an absolute disaster. Europa League, disappointment. I was ready for a change, and after the first three games, it wasn't looking good. But what a turnaround from Arteta and his team. Now, I'm going to be at the Emirates on Wednesday. So I'm getting the afternoon train. It takes me about an hour and a bit to get there. Then I've got to get the tube to North London. So I'll be at the Emirates about 5ish, half five at the latest, very latest. I know it's rush hour and all that, so give or take 20 minutes, half an hour. But I'm going to have a look around what was Highbury. I'm going to make some videos. Might go for a few pints. I looked for a few people to interview the average fan on the street. And just with my phone, nothing special. And maybe some more well-known gooners, especially after the game. I know Turkish is going to the game. I'd love to bump into Turkish. And maybe some of the AFTV crew. And who knows who else will be at the game that I might bump into, that I might want a couple of minutes just to get their thoughts to put on this channel. It's a massive game against Liverpool. We're the underdogs. Now, I really want a Manchester City victory at Palace to put the pressure on Liverpool. So they've got to go for it against us, which they would go for it anyway against us, but they have to go for it that little bit more. And there's more pressure on Liverpool then. That means more opportunity for us to exploit, more pressure on Liverpool than there is on us. To a certain degree, there is, because we have a few games in hand. And I think it plays into our hands, Man City winning at Palace. So come on, Man City against Palace, and I think it plays into our hands. And I think any Liverpool fan thinking they're just going to turn up at the Emirates and roll us over, which they are capable of. Salah's a doubt, but they got Luis Diaz to come in. Not a bad replacement. But, Klopp saying Salah's a doubt. I know he went off, but I fully expect Mohamed Salah to play. But could that be a mistake from Jurgen Klopp? If Salah is only at 75, 80% fit, that could be a massive mistake playing him. Personally, I'd rather put Salah on the bench and start with Luis Diaz and Mane and maybe Jota, who has a phenomenal record against Arsenal. Scored last season at the Emirates. He's always scoring against Arsenal. So I'd like to stop Diego Jota, if anyone else. That guy really pisses me off. Which means he's a good player. I think he's underrated. But I'll be at the game. And it's my first ever time at the clock end. I'll be at the clock end. It's the only spaces I could get. The ticket was expensive, 91 pence, just under 92 quid. And I'm up, not pitch level, I'm up. So if Liverpool score, they're right to me right-hand side. So let's hope that don't happen too often, eh? I'm sure they will score, but let's just say we equal their score or score more than them. I'm really looking forward to the game. I can't wait to get there, and I'll be sure to share my day with you at the Arsenal. Come on, you Arsenal, back in the top four. Big up Arsenal. Big up Mikel Arteta. You're doing a good job.